When I'm wrong about something, I will certainly admit it. And I guess from the benefit, I guess I'm experiencing the benefit of hindsight, and also hundreds of comments of good points that a lot of you made about testing the $36 Amazon scope. That it was unfair, that it was ridiculous and borderlining on the ludicrous. And in hindsight, I guess in looking back, how many times am I say hindsight? Looking back on that, I think you're right. I do have to agree. I think, well, there's no question it's asking too much. It never did claim to be anything more than it is. It claims to be an affordable solution for someone who doesn't have a lot of money, that would probably see them through a lot of use. So dropping it and freezing it with liquid nitrogen and putting it on the drill was, I guess the unjust part of it is that I guess maybe in the video, I don't know if it was intentional, but I think what came across was this is the standard of what scope should be able to do, and because this one didn't meet this ridiculous arbitrary test that I threw at it, means that it was somehow inferior, and that's not necessarily the case. Because the problem is, as many of you guys pointed out, is that it's not likely that your Leupold military grade scope would survive that test as well. Now, whether or not that is true, I don't know. Nor do I know anyone insane enough to go through that test. But as a mea culpa, I'm going to do it. As much as I don't want to. So, I guess I'm not doing it on a dare or to, I don't really know why I'm doing it. Other than, well, if you're going to hold something up to a standard, that even, it would be unjust even, it's not right to hold something to a standard unless you're willing to put the big boy through the same test. You really, you can't comment at the end of the video that this thing's not worth $36 if you're unwilling to take your good scopes, the ones that you're claiming are so durable and so tough, through the same process. So here's what I'm going to do. I just cited this. I'm not going to do the same test with my primary scope here that I have on. And the reason being is that it is the primary. This is the one that's going to sit on this rifle that I'm going to look after and take care of. And of course, I wouldn't, even if it did survive that, I would always be a little bit uncomfortable having it on there. You know, have I damaged it? Have I done something that's going to manifest later? So here's what I'm willing to do. I've just made it up here, and I just got this sighted in a Leupold Mark IV 4.5 to 14. This is a military grade mil spec. This is a very, very nice high-end scope with a lit reticle and everything, brand new. I am going to send the drone out there in the next video. We will shoot 3 shots at 100 yards, and we'll record the grouping with the drone. The reason why I show the drone and myself at rifle shooting is it would be impossible to match those up. I wouldn't know how to do it. So a lot of people some people fake shooting on videos, and that's why I leave the camera running so that it's clear. We'll shoot 3 shots. We'll pull it off of here, and we'll do the exact same test. So starting with, we'll put it on the driller, and we'll run it on the drill underwater for 1 minute. Before that, we'll freeze it with a full can of liquid nitrogen. I'll do the underhand toss as hard as I can. We'll do the straight drop onto the diopter at 6 feet, and then we'll bolt it back on here, and then we'll shoot on the same target, that same 3 more shots. There'll be a total of 6 shots, and we'll see what's what. So there is one thing that I'm going to do different, and that is I am going to cover the glass with some gaffer's tape, just because I don't want it to hit a rock or something like that. I wasn't so concerned about this because this was not a high budget item, but if it does survive it, at least I don't want to have a broken glass. So I will cover that with some tape. So that's as far as I'm willing to go. So that is that. So yeah, we'll I guess that's what we'll do. So I agree. I was wrong to put that through that test. Even after all this and after shooting it, it shot a really great groups before I damaged it, and I should have shot out some long range stuff beforehand. But it did fine for $36. I mean, I was really loving it until it quit working and went out of focus. But was that a direct result of the abuse? Yeah, I think we could probably all surmise that that was most likely the case. So there you go. That's it. I'm not going to sleep well tonight, but I am. For those of you who said I'm not willing to do it, you're wrong. I am willing to do it, and I put it out there, and I set the standard, and I will see it through at my own expense if necessary. So, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll do the test in the next video.